Your boys, I know.
FIVB ranking 11. I didn't know that. Pretty impressive. You're looking for some good stuff out of them? Oh, thank you.
One guy from Russia, one guy from the Netherlands. Together, they are team Brouwer.
My guy from the Netherlands with his Russian partner, Stoyanovskiy.
And they've been impressive, have they not?
Runners-up yesterday, and again in the semifinals.
They're hard to deal with. They're powerful.
Good chemistry in just a few days.
Yep. Team number 3 is going to be another American team, Patterson Slick, who we didn't see very much of yesterday as they were out after the first 20 minutes of their group phase. But they charged through today and made the semifinals, and are looking to move on even further today.
And now the second team from the Netherlands, the young guys, the Dutch champions, 2 times over.
Also out after the first 20 minutes of their round, first round yesterday, Velde and Boehle advanced to the semifinals. Yeah.
2 Dutchies, 2 USA teams.
Yeah.
That's you against me almost, buddy.
That's right. It's going to be, the 5th team is going to be up in the commentary booth battling it out. USA versus Holland. And then the hometown favorites, Koekelkoren from Belgium.
The home favorites, yeah. They were playing great in the first round, so they will get some Belgian support here, and let's see if they can advance to the finals, which would be really nice in their home country, of course.
Everything they do well will delight the home crowd here.
The USA will choose first and the 10. So Jason Patterson's down from Slick, the last team to serve.
Last team to serve, huh?
Gibb and Crabb get the jack. They're in position number 2. Stoyanovskiy, the ace, starts on the challenger side.
I love that credit card roulette that you guys play in the US for who's playing the dinner.
You like that?
Yeah, we did one time Holland versus US. It was great. We had a dinner in Prague. And Nick Lucina was the last one.
Yeah?
And he had to pay.
What was the bill?
I don't remember. But it was so much fun.
For those of you who don't know what that game is, credit card roulette, everybody puts their credit card in. Usually you try and involve the waitress, right? The wait staff to pick.
Yeah.
So it's a neutral party. And they pick a card, and the last card remaining in the hat has to pay the whole bill.
The whole bill.
Right? So when you see your card get pulled, it is awesome. Because,
Party.
Yeah.
Party time.
You're paying nothing. And so here we go. On that note, we'll kick off semi-final B here. Stoyanovskiy and Brouwer will be serving to the Dutch team of Velde and Boehle.
And here we go. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count this down together.
5 teams looking to pare it down to just 2 that move on with certainty to the final round.
And we know that the number 3 needs, in the end, 7 points.
At least 7 points. Yeah, nice put away there on from Velde.
Another second hit by Velde.
He's got a key, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And the triple ace. Right away, the Belgians get over to the king's side, and the crowd's fired up. Nice swing down the line that time from Koekelkoren. Good pass on the middle ball.
And he's a flyer as well. He jumps so easy.
Casey Patterson to serve. This one trying the
good read by Patterson there. He apologizes already before he landed.
Doesn't often miss that shot.
No.
Nice pick up there from Brouwer. Sets up from Stoyanovskiy, and it's long. Another point for the Belgians. Now 3 on the board.
Good serve by Velde here, but great start by the Belgians. Belgians were there. Home crowd.
The old short middle, he runs out wide.
Yeah, nice play there.
That's going to be wide.
Couldn't see it really well from here, but
there it is. Yeah, just wide.
Just wide.
Jake Gibb with his first attempt on the king side and goes high off the top of the block for their first point.
His trademark.
Trademark Gibb.
But great swing.
That one long from Brouwer. Watch out for a bomb from Velde. In or out, it's coming hard. That one's testing the durability of the signage.
Yeah.
Koekelkoren and Walle back on the challenger side.
Good serve there. T-Crabb's nice little slap down the line. T-Crabb's his Instagram handle, just in case you're thinking about looking him up, at T-Crabb's. Nice serve down the middle, handled by Jake. That's going to be tight. Oh, nice little cut shot there.
That's a great cut shot, actually. It seemed really tight, but...
You know his middle name is Spiker. Jake Spiker Gibb.
Why is that?
That's a family name. It's literally a family name, so it's his middle name.
No, you were not joking.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like a joke because it's volley related, but it actually is just kind of a lucky coincidence. Big block from Velde. Holy moly. Stops the American run at 3. Koekelkoren and Velde still in the lead, however, with 4 points. That's nice dig there.
Oh, nice dig there.
Picked up by Boehle. Nice set. And that one just wide. Great dig on the heat from Velde by Koekelkoren. Is a questionable set. Casey with a nice pickup. Koekelkoren all over that. Wide.
Oh,
And that's right into the court. And the other American team, Patterson Slick, get their first chance at the king side. Nice set there from Casey Patterson. And high off the top of the block goes
the Dutch surprisingly. Brouwer, Stoyanovskiy surprisingly still at 0.
Just a matter of getting to the king side for them, right? Because siding out is a hallmark of their... Another shot off the top of the block from Stafford Slick this time. Big bomb handled well by Slick. And Boehle all the way over that. Casey Patterson diving, keeping it alive.
Oh,
and wow. Chowder.
Some frustration there.
Yeah, that was a big chance for the Dutch. Easy chance, in fact. Just rattled through the hands of Boehle.
Yeah, nice pokey there.
And they tie for the lead.
4 in a row.
That is a great serve. A little miscommunication by the Americans. And here's the first chance for the Dutch skis.
Dutch keys. Let's see if they...
That's gonna be a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
The Americans will take it though.
They have time.
Yeah.
They still have time.
It's easier than playing defense against the bombs of Stoyanovskiy. Set up there. That wide. Yeah, T-Crabb's a little bit out of rhythm here early.
He's on the king side. Boehle van de Velde. Van Walle en Koekelkoren.
Wide. We're a little bit screened from the wind up here where we're commentating from, but I feel like there's more wind on the court than we think.
Great swing. So fit. That guy is so fit.
Yeah. That was the defense the Americans had set up, but the hit just too good for Brouwer. And Brouwer all over that cut shot.
Oh. Nice put away with Stoyanovskiy.
All day yesterday we saw that, right?
Yeah.
Quick turnaround and
little jump
on two.
Or no jump almost. See if the Dutch can get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, off the hands of Jake Gibb. At the net goes Brouwer. Their first point.
Van der Velde taking all the risk again with his serve. But Stoyanovskiy, almost impossible to block with a good set.
If he goes sideline to sideline, there's basically no chance. That one into the net. Belgium up now.
Belgium 5. The USA with 4.
Oh, nice serve, short serve on Stoyanovskiy. Oh, doesn't work this time. I thought he was a little bit in trouble with a short serve before, but no approach and still hammering it down.
Nice serve there from Crabb. Oh, another ace.
Oh, that's not a horse.
Huh?
It's not a horse.
That's not a horse? Oh, yeah.
It's not a horse.
Yeah. Not quite the control from the big Russian. Nice attempt. I'm glad no injuries ensued there. Oh, net.
That's a
little break there for the Americans. But man, he hangs and swats those well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nice gift from Crabb. And that's going to fall. Or is it?
Oh, great pickup there. Let's see. Second
Casey's
attempt.
on that.
Another pickup from Patterson. And then
the put away.
Yeah, put away. Nice put away.
The retreating Jake Gibb. Casey loves the don't pull on me
is
call.
also very good in transition without an approach.
Yeah, he's very long.
Nice set there.
Powering through Stanford Slick. 5 for the USA.
Nice shot there from Slick. Took a look and saw Brouwer running to the angle.
The USA
popped it over line. Bomb coming up from Van de Velde. Watch it below. Nice play by Jake Gibb to redirect that. Yeah, some of these serve receptions we're seeing are very uncharacteristic of some of the players, so it makes me think there's a lot of wind. Case in point, nice set up there. And a great swing from Jake Gibb, sneaks it just underneath the block of Tom Van Wall, excuse me. Van de Velde and Van Wall. Oh, what a great, oh no, oh no.
Oh, great attempt by Gibb there. But what a reception, what a save by Taylor Crabb.
His nickname given to him as a youngster in Hawaii was Bug. Bug. He was kind of the smallest, you know, he's smaller than his brother, smaller than a lot of his friends. He got that nickname, and man, he is small, but he sure can move out there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice swing down the line that time from Brouwer. They're up to 5 points. Tied for the lead with Koekelkoren, Van Walle. Oh, excuse me, Patterson Slick in the lead with 6. 3 teams at 5.
But the Dutch are Dutch keys.
The Dutch keys move.
I'm warming up
here. Oh, that one just long.
And then they are really dangerous, as we have seen yesterday. They can make long streaks in a side-up.
We're halfway through this opening round of semifinal B. What? Oh, bummer.
Oh, great dig by Boehle there.
Serve from Casey Patterson. Oh, the on-two offering is unbelievable. And in the corner from Stoyanovskiy. I mean, what do you do against that? Clap your hands.
Not much.
Move on. That one just out. Americans Gibb and Crabb take the line. That one's, ooh, thought that was going out too, maybe. Angle?
Maybe he received it on purpose, like we said before. I want to side out. I want to keep my rhythm. It's an easy serve, and I can earn a point here.
It's an ace for Van de Velde.
And they need it because 9 minutes on the clock, and they are far behind the rest at the moment. 1 point. Second hit.
Oh my goodness.
It's a great second.
What a swing. Going after Van. Wow, what a set. Big ball. His ability to crush balls is really otherworldly. They'll try the smaller, less powerful player, and he'll give them the mistake that'll get them over to the king side. Gibb and Crabb. They're sitting on 5 points. Nobody comfortable just yet. Nice off the hands of Stoyanovskiy. Great swing from the veteran Gibb.
Good swing again.
Casey Patterson to serve. Goes at Crabb this time. What a dig. Can Stafford retrieve it? Yes, he can.
They know each other so well, of course. They play each other in the AVP, I guess.
Yeah, what a play there. Yeah, we haven't actually played them on the AVP this year. Just the matchups haven't worked out. What a great save there by Crabb and Gibb, though. Was Pedro Solberg's, I would argue.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Great save from Gibb after a bomb of a serve from Velde, but just too much ground to cover there for Crabby. Big block from Stoyanovskiy. That was Mole-esque right there.
I would like to see a replay of that block.
Get a replay real quick.
Oh, in his face.
Yeah. Big left hand press there from the big Russian. Nicely done. They take the king side. That's going to be tight. Oh, he just disregards.
You can set this guy tight. There's no problem.
I mean, Stafford is not a small
him.
guy up there in his goggles and his hat. And Stoyanovskiy just said, I'll take care of that right over the top of you. Ooh, yeah,
that's a correct call.
Brouwer Stoyanovskiy sitting on 10 points. Gibb and Crabb at 8. Patterson Slick, 6 points.
Yeah.
Koekelkoren Van Walle 5, and the Dutchies Van
It's been a while that the Belgians.
Lets it fall and delights with the crowd.
Get the crowd involved. He was way early in that approach, by the way. Took the ball almost behind him.
6 minutes remaining here in the opening round of semi-final B. Nice dig from Boehle.
Yeah, I see great frustration by Patterson here because he knew that there was a chance. He was in the right position. Couldn't control it. That's how he wanted it to.
It's a couple times they've set up the defense perfectly and just not come up with the dig. Yeah, that is frustrating. Love it. Get a point here, big fella.
Yeah.
Nice high off the top. Jake Gibb keeps them safe. They've got 9 points to be level with Koekelkoren Van Walle. Patterson Slick at 6. And Brouwer Stoyanovskiy out front with 13. The Dutchies bringing up the rear. Van Walle. Big stuff there to take the king side.
Yeah, Van der Velde Boehle in big trouble here. Not much time left, 3 minutes on the clock. Nice side out by the Belgians.
Big block from Stoyanovskiy again. Man, when he gets those hands all the way over, it's really a sight to see.
They had a slow start this round, but they're at 30 points.
Nice little soft shot from Stoyanovskiy. When he's not bombing, he seems to like that shot right there, the knuckle pokey cross court. Nice soft shot over the top of the block down the line from Alexander Brouwer. Nice dig, Casey Patterson. Tough chance out of the net. Casey's on that one too.
Great read by Patterson here.
And a put away, Casey Patterson. Just under 2 minutes remaining here, round 1, semifinal B. King of the Court Crown Series action here in Antwerp, Belgium. Richie USA, my Instagram handle, just in case you were going to look me up later. Rich Lamborn and Reinder Numador.
Instagram, what is it?
Instagram. He's not on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. He should be. With a face like that, you got to be on Instagram.
Actually, I'm on Instagram, but I don't have a picture yet.
Nice shot there.
And no posts.
That defeats the purpose, yeah. They need a run here, do the Dutch?
No, the Dutch are out. It's 1 minute left. It's impossible.
Nice try there from Crabbs, running that down with his left hand, but the shot.
I said
too
it's
good from
impossible.
left.
When I see here USA with 6 points, it is still possible with 1 minute.
Oh my goodness.
But that was about it.
That's going to be about it, yeah. And Patterson and Slick will thank Stoyanovskiy for that absolute house.
Thank you, Dutchman.
Patterson.
Oh!
Keep it in. Nice play by the Americans there to keep it alive. Look out below. That hit a divot and bounced sideways.
Man.
That was impressive from the big Russian. Excuse me, the big Dutchman. That served just wide and well dodged by the lineman.
He's half Dutch after this tournament.
11 seconds left here.
Yeah,
And another
nice line shot again.
nice line shot.
I think Alexander Brouwer is getting a little bit tired if he's going to shoot line. I mean, he doesn't like to shoot, so.
We will say goodbye to the Dutch team of Velde and Boehle. A good effort from them, bouncing back from a tough performance yesterday. They made it all the way to the semifinals, put up 4 points, but at the end it wasn't enough, and that will be the end of their time here in Antwerp, Belgium. Moving on will be the 2 American teams and the Dutch team of Stoyanovskiy and Brouwer, along with the hometown favorites,
Dutch name.
Koekelkoren van Walle.
Let's bring them out. It's time for some club volley.
Let's see if we can get a few words from Van de Velde and Boehle.
Volley jugglers.
The dancers take their bow, the jugglers clear the court, and we're just a few minutes away from the start of round 2. Nice look at the surroundings here in Antwerp. Got an apartment building just across the street here. If you've got a balcony, you can sit out on it and see right into the stadium court, enjoy the action from the comfort of your own home. Bonus, I bet you they didn't advertise that when they... About to start here, the Belgian team, Koekelkoren van Walle, will serve to Stoyanovskiy and Brouwer. Both American teams waiting in the wings.
Let's see who will go to the final round.
That one sneaks just underneath Van Walle for the first point on the Dutch side. It's tight. Crabbs is on it in the back. And a nice little cut shot will send he and Gibby to the king side. Nice high swing. Casey Patterson on it. Look at that.
Oh, what a set.
My goodness.
He went for it.
I think he jumped just a little bit early. We saw that. He gets so excited. What a play from Casey Patterson to change direction. Miss serve. 1 on the board for Gibb and Crabb. 1 on the board for Stoyanovskiy. Brouwer, 0s for the other 2.
Oh,
great cut
that's
shot.
a great cut shot.
A little chuckle on
I mean,
his.
it can be much shorter than that.
That serve just long from Casey Patterson. Nice swing there off the hand.
Touch
Of Van Walle. Koekelkoren really likes to test the limits of the football rule, I feel like.
Yeah.
Nice little line shot there. Crabbs up and over. Wisely not challenging the big block of Stoyanovskiy. That one into the net from Patterson this time. The Americans Gibb and Crabb sit at 4. Koekelkoren, Van Walle, and Patterson Slick yet to score, and Brouwer Stoyanovskiy with 1. Big bomb from Van Walle, handled nicely by Crabb.
Yeah.
And slapped off. The block, ooh, it hits the line. That'll be the first trip to the King's side in round 2 here for the Belgians.
Yeah, it would be great to see them in the final. It's a tough group now. Only 4 teams left.
We get no approach and he just goes up and over the pretty big block of Tom van Walle. Tough set there, and it'll be a chance for the other Americans. Patterson Slick, their first
Bump
chance.
setting is not his favorite part of the game. I'm just guessing.
Nice shot.
Oh, he's so fast, Crabb.
Plenty of time, but you need to get over there quickly, or a nice block there from Stoyanovskiy. The pressure starts to mount on you mentally, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since you've been on the King's side.
They haven't been siding out for a while. I mean, it's so important to get some rhythm there on that side.
Big bomb from Brouwer in the angle, like we're accustomed to seeing from him. Nice touch from Koekelkoren, but the shot too good ultimately from Brouwer. And Brouwer Stoyanovskiy at 5 points. Now Patterson Slick leading double that. 10, Gibb and Crabb with 4. And the Belgians have yet to put a point on the board here in round number 2. Semi-final B action here. King of the Court Crown Series, Antwerp, Belgium. American versus American team here. Oh, Crabb on that one almost overruns it. Serve falls just into the net. Stoyanovskiy going with the safer float serve. Test Stafford Slick on the sideline. Great setup, but
yeah, nice.
Oh, goodness.
Don't do that with Stoyanovskiy in the net.
I love that Stoyanovskiy's always ready to swat anything if he's near the net.
Look at this one.
Oh, there it was. Just the tail end of that there. Great set that time.
Yeah.
Nice move defensively from Crabb, but too much heat on that. Yep. We saw him dig a harder one. The paddles were out. Like we say, sometimes you can do everything right and still lose the play, right? Especially in beach volleyball.
Was that a touch? I think it was a touch.
Yeah. He's gonna
move. He's gonna move. He admits.
Good sportsmanship. We've seen that consistently throughout yesterday and today. People calling their touches.
But in this case,
it's tough, especially for the hometown guys.
Time is running out.
Yeah. Nice swing there from Brouwer over his shoulder. Not an easy play to make.
Such an easy swing for him.
Yeah. He makes it look easy anyways, right? Nice touch there from Gibb. Oh boy. Missed chance there.
Joust.
The joust, yeah. Nice shot there from Brouwer.
They're playing well at the moment.
The Americans,
Dutch keys getting the rhythm of yesterday again. And they're so hard to stop.
Patterson Slick still out front with 11 points
nice
here.
Set here. Great set by Stoyanovskiy.
It's interesting. We've seen some of his best bump sets come from the more difficult position of the back line, right? With that one.
Yeah, that one was off the net. Oh.
Wow, what a shot there.
Even the cut shot from Brouwer. I mean, one of the most difficult shots, and he's not using it much as well.
Nice serve there from Van Walle.
Yes.
They'll go and try and make a run here. 6 minutes left.
Get the crowd behind them. And let's see what they can do in 6 minutes.
Everything's still possible. They'll
First, come on the scoreboard. Oh
boy.
Wide.
Just wide, huh?
Now it's getting difficult.
Nice play there from Gibb and Crabb.
Crabb was already there.
Yeah, good pick.
That's why I said it seems like they know each other so well.
Well, we've seen Stafford Slick make that kind of across his body knuckle pokey attempt several times already. Nice to play to keep that alive. There. And look out below.
It's not much to do about that.
Great serve handled well from Stoyanovskiy and bombed off Tom Van Walle's hands. Patterson serve, just long. It's closer than I think Brouwer thought it was. He kind of confidently let that go, and it was fairly
pretty close.
Big bomb in the angle. Jake says that's my ball. Nice get there from Brouwer, and he put it away. Nice little cut shot there. Really well done. You saw him take a look at the defense.
It's not a Brazilian. Yeah. He tried to copy Pedro there.
Yeah, that was
but
less
it's harder than you think.
Pedro's attempt, huh? Serve into Patterson. Gibb's got a touch on it.
Yeah, nice set.
And again.
And the cover. Oh
boy. Missed chance there from the Americans.
Sometimes it's better just to play it 3.
Yeah.
If you have the time. But I could understand the choice here.
Nice swing there from Patterson.
No look swing.
Yeah. Looking is overrated sometimes.
Enjoying himself.
Yeah, it's nice to see this version of Casey Patterson, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday we just saw kind of frustration as they had a tough time in their pool play. That one out, and the Americans sneaking up on Brouwer and Stoyanovskiy. Now at 14.
The Belgians are up for their last chance almost. Next one's up by the Belgians.
Out. Yep. The side out here, time is getting very short for the Belgians. That was long. It's going to cost them a few seconds.
That was a full power serve there.
That was a full power serve.
Oh, nice work from Stoyanovskiy. For such a tall guy, his ball control is pretty good.
Nice swing there from Jake Gibb. And that spent quite a bit of time.
Jake
there,
off the block, Gibb.
Jake off the block, Gibb. We'll take it. That is a great set, and what did it do? It went off the block. This is making it more and more difficult for the Belgians here. That's in for the ace.
Last chance. They need to make 7 side outs in 2 minutes.
7 side outs is going to be tough, no matter how much time.
We will see some mistakes in serving.
Wow.
So, yeah, now it's.
That was interesting. That was just one of those you kind of overthink it maybe, because Brouwer was already standing on that line. Van Walle just rolled it right to him.
Yeah, and that's the mental part of the game. It's so much fun because if you move early to the line, the opponent can think, oh, he might run back,
right?
And they just put it in his hands.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
Yeah,
that's the part I mostly liked about defense in beach volleyball.
Koekelkoren Van Walle still yet to score a point here in this second round. They're not going to have the opportunity to get 7 certainly in a minute.
No.
So we will say goodbye to them, and the 2 American teams and the half Dutch, half Russian team will move on to the final round of this semi-final B.
But luckily enough, the Belgians had some chance to show the home crowd what they are capable of and how good they can play.
Absolutely, and a nice showing here from Patterson and Slick as well with 14 points. Out of here from Stafford Slick. The other American team, Gibb and Crabb, will get a chance to try and put some more points on the board.
With Brouwer Stoyanovskiy will start on the king side in the final round. with 18 points.
Ball's out. The Belgian fans will get one last look at their hometown team.
That's some frustration.
Oh boy. Boehle thought he was out of the competition, but he almost died.
Now he's sitting relaxed there, but it was pretty close to his face.
Casey with an exciting little wax on, wax off. Everyone shakes hands. Good spirit of sportsmanship. Koekelkoren and Van Walle salute the crowd.
Yeah,
out here
did a
to
great
support
job
them.
today.
Yeah.
Much better than yesterday, and in front of their own fans.
Another great performance from Brouwer, Stoyanovskiy. Really nice performance from Patterson, Slick. And we'll call it a pretty good performance from Gibb and Crabb. They had some chances, but they put up 6 points. And they did a nice job to move on to the final round of semi-final B. We'll go down in just a second to Marloes, who will talk to the Belgian heroes. They'll give us their thoughts on playing here in front of their own fans. Marloes?
Belgium heroes, that's what you get, Paul. How did it feel today?
It was really nice. I mean, it doesn't happen that we play in front of a home crowd. And now they came to support us and they made some noise, so I'm really happy about it.
In the first round today, you guys played awesome. This round was a bigger struggle. What's your opinion?
Difficult to get there. And when we were there, we didn't make a side out, so we were struggling to go there. But that's the story here. It's a pity because the crowd was good for a Belgian crowd. Normally they're not that loud, but today it was good. I liked it.
I think it's a big propaganda for Belgian beach volleyball, right? This event here in your country.
Sure, this happened 20 years or so. That there was a world tour beach volleyball in Belgium, in Ostende, and now they came here with King of the Court, and we can only applaud it that they come to Belgium and they take the risk because there's not really a beach volleyball crowd normally. Now let's hope this is a start of something beautiful for beach volleyball in Belgium.
Right, thanks for competing. Even though you didn't make it to Kings, you're Kings of the country, so congrats.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Take a look at some highlights. Oh, there's a little better action from Patterson and Slick with the juggling. There's that nice cut shot we saw from T. Crabb.
There was actually a nice comment by Tom van der Walle there. I mean, they are really trying to get beach volleyball here in Belgium more in the market, in the mainstream, and they need tournaments like this. And he thanked the organizer to come here to Antwerp. And, on the men's side, they are the only team that has achieved the results they have.
Yeah, they've got a great indoor league here, as we both know. Mazek and Rusalara and some of the other teams. Lenik, when I played, I don't know if that's still one of their top teams, but really good tradition here in this country for indoor volleyball. So hopefully they can start to establish that same strength of tradition in beach volleyball. And Tom and Dries are the pioneers of that, right?
And they are a great example of how it can be. And they, I really hope for them that they will qualify for the Tokyo Olympics 2020. It could give a big boost to the sport here in Belgium.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll go to the third round with two American teams and the Stoyanovskiy Brouwer duo. Here eliminated have been the Belgian team Koekelkoren Van Walle and the Dutch team Velde and Boehle. In just a few short minutes, remember that 7 is the number to beat for the third place team in this round.
So everyone has a chance to move on to the final here.
The advantage of going second is, can you broker a deal with the other two teams that if I'm a little low, you let me get over 7. I won't win and take your guaranteed spot, but you know, you scratch your back, I'll scratch mine. Wait, I scratch your back. There's some scratching going on between
maybe some money involved here, who knows? Yeah, it's interesting. 7 points is a lot, I think, with 3 teams.
They do have 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
But if
it depends. If one team gets really fast to 15, then it's gonna be difficult.
It's very difficult. Yeah, we saw We saw two very, very high-level teams in Herrera Gavira and Bruno and Pedro struggle to get to 7 points even. Yeah, I mean, if those teams are struggling, it's conceivable that every other team in the world would struggle to get to 7, especially if you have a team like Brouwer, Stoyanovskiy, who have been hot for 2 straight days. If they get out on an early run, as they start on the King's side, could be trouble trying to get to 7 for the 3rd place team here in this final round.
Let's wait and see.
Take a look at some of the fans in attendance. There's Alexander Brouwer.
Stoyanovskiy, Patterson, Slick, Gibb, and Crabb. In 5, 4,
Lights turned on.
3,
Nice atmosphere.
1. Here we go.
Patterson to serve, earns his way onto the King's side with an ace down the middle.
We haven't talked about it yet. They serve through the middle.
Yeah. Kind of
Husband and wife.
Wow. And the Americans lose their chance. Yeah, the corridor of uncertainty.
I just forget it every time.
It took me a while too.
Corridor of uncertainty. Pretty complicated way of just saying a show.
That is, yeah, it's very Harry Potter-esque. The something of shadows and the corridor of uncertainty.
Yeah,
Casey's
nice
on
pick up
this one.
there. We need some.
Oh, Casey trying to be too cute with that one. And 12 points now for Stoyanovskiy and Brouwer. Just 3 points away from victory at Gibb and Crabb. A Gibb and Crabb appearance in the final with only 1 point here. But that may be exactly what we get. I mean, they are unstoppable right now, our Brouwer and Stoyanovskiy.
I see Gibb almost smiling. Like, what can I do about this?
I was there, he was just better.
It's just too high for most of the blockers.
Stafford Slick into the King, so that will momentarily stop.
You need to score at least one.
There it is. The block lands on the line. So with
That means that Gibb and Crabb still are safe.
they still hold the advantage. Can Brouwer, yeah, I did it too. Brouwer Stoyanovskiy get 2 side outs here. There's one. Patterson Slick need a stop to stay alive.
They need to win this point, otherwise they're out.
And we're finished in 6 minutes. Just out.
They will. I mean, it can be finished now if they just put the ball in.
Yeah, they just let it fall, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. If they are smart.
Oh my goodness.
Is that smart?
Goodness. That is not smart. That is not smart. I don't know if they're thinking about the tiebreaker rule.
I mean, it's very sportsmanship-like, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's smart. Especially now.
Oh boy. Look at that shot by Crabb. Look at that shot by Crabb. That a kid.
We wouldn't have seen that great rally though.
we would have missed out on that rally.
Amazing play there.
Now you got a little bit of breathing room.
But then better lose. But then better lose your side out against them than against the other Americans.
That's right. One side out here and one side out. They're in the same position here. There it is. And in decisive fashion, Brouwer Stoyanovskiy win semifinal Group B 15-2-0. And we will see, 15-2-1.
That means that Pedro and Bruno advance to the final.
Pedro and Bruno with 7 points will advance to the final along with Gibb and Crabb and Brouwer Stoyanovskiy from Group B. We'll also see Herrera Gavira and the final team. It's a quiz.
Let me think.
We're going to think
You know
about
it
it.
already?
Yeah. To be determined.
We are not supposed to know that.
We're going to go to Marloes with for a talk with our champions of Group B. Marloes?
The Russian-Dutch machine keeps on going.
I think it's the Russian machine and
The Russian blocking machine.
And also Dutch defense machine.
You guys are so proud of each other, huh?
very good buddies when we win. no, it's nice to play with this guy. Awesome.
All right, so another win for you guys into the finals.
Yeah, I think we just found our rhythm and keep the side out like a machines.
Have you learned some Russian words in these days? Yeah?
Давай, давай, нет, да, and спасибо. And most important, na zdrowie. Just cheers.
Maybe, hopefully tonight you can cheer. Guys, your game has been about power hitting in the angle a lot. What do you think about the other teams? Are they going to have tactics for you in the finals? Are they going to analyze you and try to stop your power hitting game?
Yeah, I mean, secretly we are really good in putting the ball away with shots, but we've been investing in that, just showing a lot of power. But for the final, we'll also use the shots.
Ah, the tactic has begun.
That's right.
All right, take a rest and we'll see you in the finals.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, Marloes. Thank you, Alexander Brouwer and Oleg Stoyanovskiy. Let's take a look at some highlights. It's going to be mostly the Russian and the Dutchman.
Yeah. Yeah, they were on fire like yesterday. I mean, they could easily win this final.
Very easily, yeah.
The way they are siding out at the moment again is impressive.
It took a Herculean effort and the Spaniards to catch fire at the right time yesterday to beat these guys. The Spaniards yesterday in the final went on a run like we saw from Stoyanovskiy and Brouwer here in round 3 of semifinals Group B. There's a look at the court crew smoothing out the court for the finals. We'll see Brouwer, Stoyanovskiy, and Gibb Crabb in the final later.